Hey, what's up, speakerphiles? Willington here, and Sony speakers are due this month. They should be hitting the shelves here very soon. And today we are going to be talking about them. We have all the specs and pictures that we need. The only thing that we don't have currently is the sound samples. We haven't yet listened to hear how they sound like. But just from looking at all of this, I'm very happy that Sony is kind of changing the design of their speakers. At least to me, I loved the design of the XG500 right here. And with the XG300, which I think is the replacement for the XB41, like that line, I feel like this is what this is replacing. I think they're doing a good job. They kept the design of this speaker to that speaker, and I think it's beautiful. The XG300 looks so good. Mwah! I like it. That handle is just beautiful. And also, this color is so good. Like, is it just me? Like, this is so good. I usually just get black speakers. And I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad here either. But, come on. Look at that white one. It just looks so beautiful. That handle just... I love it. Yeah, and looking at this, it looks like you have your charging port to charge your device connected. You have an aux input. You have a charging USB-C port and all of that goodies back there. The tweeters here are 20mm and the driver units here, I think these are 64 by 68 or 61. 61 by 68. Actually, let's go look at the specs down here. Yes, 61mm by 68mm drivers, IP67 rating, completely dust, rust, and waterproof, which is pretty sweet. Up to 25 hours of playtime, you know, not too bad. It has quick charge, which is good. Powerful sound, X-balanced units, and then, of course, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. This is BS. This is BS, and I hate that Sony keeps doing it. What the f***, Sony? Stop it. Like, they do this on every speaker they make. Like, even the tiniest speakers they produce, they rate them from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Like, come on, guys. Come on, stop it. Like, I mean, the Party Box 1000, huge as it is, with huge drivers and lots of bass, is rated from 30 hertz to 20 kilohertz. And here, Sony, up to 20, as low as 20. Even the Party Box 710, which I have right here, is rated from 35 hertz to 20 kilohertz. With all that bass, you're telling me that this little speaker, they do that for all the speakers, and it's annoying. You need to stop doing that, Sony. It is really annoying. Like, every frequency response rating they give is 20 to 20 kilohertz. Like, BS. Stop it. Obviously, I am pretty pumped about this speaker. If I could, though, I'll probably get the white one. But they usually will only release the black version to start with and then later on bring a different color. And I hope we have the white one when they release this, because I really want that. I don't know if it's white or gray. I just think that looks really sweet. I like it. Okay, so let's talk about the XE300. And I think this is what's replacing the XB33. So that range of speakers. And from the looks of it, I don't get the same like great look like the other, like the XG300, but this still looks pretty good. I like the way it looks way better than the XB33 looks like. This just, it looks good. Like the Sony speakers, like this is what I think about. Like, Sony used to make their speakers look so premium, and I think they're going back to that just by looking at these pictures and the way these speakers look like. They just look so premium and like durable and like high quality kind of speaker, and I like it. So we are running a full range drivers, 49 by 71 millimeters, and I believe those are 2 speakers, 24 hours of playtime, USB-C charging, and of course our 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Oh my gosh, stop it. What the Sony? Stop doing that. 20 hertz. And I told you, every speaker, they label it 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Anyways, IP67 waterproof, dustproof, and all of that. Looking at the speaker, you wouldn't think so, but yes, it does have 2 passive radiators, one on top and one at the bottom. The thing that has me confused is the way they have these drivers laid out and the chassis or the covering of the speakers. This plastic piece or whatever material it is completely covers the old speaker, and this is what they are calling the line shape diffuser. Line shape diffuser. Like I've never seen this. So what are they doing here? When you usually when people design their speakers, they usually want to give the drivers as clear room as possible to give it space for them to move as much air as they can, as free as possible. Sony here, so think about a hose. You have water running through it, it's just coming out and just, falling somewhere close by. And then when you squeeze the hose, water shoots out further because of the pressure build up in that small area where it's coming out of. It shoots out further. That's what they are saying here with the driver. Because it has a smaller opening, the sound is gonna shoot out further. It makes sense if you think about it that way. The problem is, to me, I think, when you squeeze the hose, yes, the water is going to shoot out further, but you're also restricting it and you're not going to get as much water out of it. And so in my thinking, I'm thinking maybe you're not getting a wider range of sound, or you're getting some sort of restriction to the sound. Like you might be losing some texture in sound because of the restriction in front of it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So maybe you're getting a louder sound, but the content itself is not as good because you're restricting some things. I don't know. This is just bizarre to me. I've never seen any speaker designed this way, but that does not mean it doesn't work. Some things just require trying out, and maybe they have figured something out that we just didn't know was good. And so we'll see when this finally come out. And the other thing they say though is that you also get a wider sound. That's the second part that I just don't quite understand. They say because of the small area, you get a wider coverage, as well as sound going further. I don't know. But we'll see. We're going to have to wait. I'm going to have to do lots of testing. I think this might be my first video where I actually focus a little bit more on off-axis listening and see how well this diffuser, line shape diffuser works. You know what I mean? So we'll try that one out. And as far as drivers, I think I already mentioned the size of drivers. So this is 49 by 71 millimeter drivers. And this is the XE200, which is basically the same as the XE300. just smaller. Basically the same. The main differences between the XE200 and the XE300 is the battery life. You only get 16 hours of playtime here, and then the millimeters of the drivers are smaller. This is a 42 by 51 millimeter. So I think that's it for these speakers. I don't know, what do you guys think about Sony replacing their current line of speakers with ones that look like this? I'm personally in love because I think they need some sort of revamp in design. I'm glad that they are doing away with all those stupid lights. Maybe not stupid because I know some people love them. They're doing away with all the lights and just calming all things down. Get rid of the lights. In the XG500 and the XG300 right here, which have the very minimal, nice looking lights. That's what I want. Like, that looks modern to me. That looks sweet. Anything else? Nah, not a big fan. So I'm happy with the new design, honestly. I'm grateful with the new design. But I don't know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down there about the new design. Would you prefer Sony to keep the other line of speakers, like the other design, or are you happy with this? You know what I mean? I also should say that I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they will come out with the XB44, XB34 and 24, whatever, but I don't know. I think personally, because this is usually the time where they would usually release those, I think this is what they are replacing with the XB line of speakers. So, anyways, that's it. This video was a little bit longer than normal, but that's because I'm just here rambling with you guys. I hope you don't mind it, and yeah, I will see you. Do not forget to subscribe. When these videos, when the speakers come out, I'm watching very closely. As soon as they come out, you will get a video. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you are subscribed. And yeah, I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.